Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your channeled message where I will identify current energies at work in your life. We will begin with some oracle cards. It's time to lead. Maybe you've taken a support role in your relationships, at work, at play, just in general. But right now it's time to lead, and that makes sense because the next card says Pleiades, channeling and uplifting humanity. So you have a high calling, you have a higher calling. Purification, water, emotional cleansing, and rejuvenation. So maybe you felt like this calling was something that you weren't worthy of because you had like a past that included some sort of a trauma, or your past just had some things in it that you weren't proud of. So what I'm getting from that is that's exactly why you are qualified to have this role where you're channeling and people look up to you. You uplift people because of your past, because of all the things that you've been through. Because it makes it, it's like it makes it okay for them to have also been through things. Because seeing someone else who has been through trials, who's been through traumas and has succeeded in healing, means that you can relate to people and you can be that positive, role model, you know, and you can relate to people and you can say, hey, you can do it, you can get through it, you know, let me show you how, this is how I did it. So purification, emotional cleansing, rejuvenation, and that's going to put you on that path to where you're channeling, you're uplifting humanity, and you may already identify as someone who can channel. Next we have the Queen of Pentacles, Justice, Ace of Cups. In your past, you probably have went through situations where you were treated unjustly. I'm really getting that. I feel like I've already kind of alluded to that. Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very nurturing. Maybe you are a mother. Maybe you dealt with a romantic partner who was the father of your children and you guys went through a divorce and it was difficult. You don't have to have kids. Maybe you went through just a relationship in general where your feminine energy was challenged, and you don't have to be, gender roles aside, maybe you're just nurturing as a person. You could be a masculine that was very nurturing to your partner. Justice can also be that person just treated you like you were a doormat. Then you have Ace of Cups. You're learning a new way to harness your emotions. So through this traumatic experience, you have, it's almost you've transcended that pain, so that it shows up new, in a new sense of you've transcended it. So you've had new ideas of how to deal with that. Then you have Judgment. You have Justice and Judgment. It's almost like you may have judged yourself. You went through like a self-critical moment to where you judged yourself, like maybe you felt like you deserved it. But then you had people around you who kind of set you straight, and maybe you set yourself straight. Magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique, but most importantly, you are enough. So there were feelings of not being enough, and you blamed yourself. You were like, well, if I was enough, they wouldn't have treated me that way. Well, that's completely not the case. They had the issue, not you. You are enough. You're still enough. You were enough then. And I think that's the issue a lot of times with abusive relationships, is the person who's being abused blames themselves. So this Ace of Cups is almost the key to how you're going to be an uplifting force to humanity in this time. So it's time for you to lead. But you're going to assist humanity in this purification energy with emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. So that's an important role that you're going to play. So that's what I have for you today, Sagittarius. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you next time.